Hey folks, this is going to be the first of 6 videos to get you guys started in clay. I'm over here in my studio today. We have some nice light, but it looks like there's going to be a big summer thunderstorm, so you might hear some things. You're going to hear people working in the background, and you know, it's just another day in the studio. But I want to show you a really important thing that you're going to have to be working on, which is learning how to prepare clay. So this right here is a bag of clay that is hard, it's soft, there's probably some air pockets in it, and I just want to show you how to, this is super wet, I just want to show you how to get this clay up to a working consistency. So I'm just going to pry it out of the bag and get it onto a board. This board has canvas. You don't need a canvas board, you just need a board that's clean without a lot of little bits of dry clay on it. So if the board is dirty, just get a sponge and kind of clean it off. And as always, save and recycle your plastic. So here it is. So I'm just going to start by rolling this clay. I am not pressing it onto the board, I'm just rolling it. And what I'm after is sort of a big, thick coil. I'm going to roll it out a little ways and then push the edges toward the middle. And what starts to develop is this little tab that will roll around the big coil I'm making. This is a good time to sort of get your muscles warmed up, think about what you're going to make. But it's absolutely critical that every time you work, you spend a good amount of time prepping your clay. So there's my first wedge. Now I'm going to cut this up. Let me go get my wire. Just going to give this a cut and then mix it up a little. Take a top one, split them up. Now I can see, I don't know if you can or not, there are some air pockets in here, but I'm already starting to get a nice spiral in the clay. Take it like so and start rolling it again. And I'll do this, I wouldn't say there's a rule for how long you have to cut the clay, but you want to do it for as long as it takes to get that material consistent and smooth. So I can feel that the areas that were a little soggy are beginning to blend in with the areas that were a little hard and dry. I can see there's an air pocket here that I can get rid of, and I can feel it's getting better. There's my tab. I'm rolling this. I'm not pressing it straight down. I'm just sort of rolling it. And here, see, right here, a lot of the moisture in the clay is going into the board itself. So I want to wedge to the point where the clay is consistent, but I don't want to dry it out too much. There's a little air pocket there. Ooh, we're getting a summer storm. You might hear some thunder any minute now. Okay, so this is feeling good. Once the clay gets consistent, you're going to want to wedge to a count of 50. Good time to kind of meditate. Look at that air bubble there. You can pop that and get rid of it. There's one there. You can pop that one. Just getting that clay really smooth and consistent. So I'll take the ends and compress them. So this clay is ready to go. If I were to just leave it out though, and go away from it, the clay would start to dry, and pretty soon it would be unworkable, and I'd have to go through all the trouble of recycling it, which is quite a job. So I'm going to wrap this clay up, and I want to show you a good way to do it that will keep the clay in a workable state. So I'm going to turn this icky bag inside out and put the bottom of the bag away from me and put the opening toward me and lay that clay right down at the opening on the top of the bag. And then I'm just going to roll it toward the bottom. And as I go, I'm just sort of straightening out the bag. I've gotten to the bottom of the bag, and now I'm going to keep rolling and roll the clay up to the top. Ooh, we're getting a nice storm right now. All right, so this clay is wedged, it's been cut, and it's been wrapped in a bag, and it's great for storage till I'm ready to use it. Bye.